G'day guys, I'm out tonight to buzz around some wheat stubble and a sorghum crop. There's been a few pigs about. I've got the 308, the thermal scope on it, the quad bike. Let's see how we go. Just having a little bit of a scout around this afternoon. I'm going to jump on the bike and go for a ride. I'll put the drone up and check some of his crops and a few of the dams. It is reasonably warm today, so there could be some animals on that water. I need to check a few boundaries as well. It gets a little bit niggly here once it gets dark, just in some areas. Some of the gates are a bit funny to find, so yeah, once it gets dark, that's when things really should kick off out on this open country. Everything seems to stay pretty quiet in daylight. How's this for my dodgy campsite I've set up in this 1902 hay shed? It's on about a 25-degree lean to the left. The property owner had quite a chuckle when I set up in here. I said I wanted somewhere under cover. He said it might fall on you. I thought, well, it's taken 100+ years to get on the angle it is. It should stay up tonight. Minding my own business, eating some lollies. I'm pulling out these black aniseed cats. I tell you what, I hate feral cats and I hate these black lollies. It's pretty quiet. There's not a whole lot of sign running into or out of that sorghum crop that's over here, which is a surprise. The neighbours harvested theirs, and I thought, from what I was told, that it pushed the pigs into this crop, but I can't see much fresh sign, so we'll head out tonight, see what I can find anyway. Look at the scars on this thing, all over it. It's missing teeth, big old fella. Another fox down, vixen this time. I've got the serious beanie out now. It's about 9 PM and it's really starting to cool down. As you could probably guess, this vixen copped it big time. That's the entry just there, and yeah, just about removed her head. For those that haven't seen the setup I run at night with the thermal on the screen, this is an 8-inch LCD. It's pretty wicked with thermal out on these big stubble paddocks. You can see for a long way. Even foxes you can see is a tiny little dot. Heat source, quite a few 100 metres away. It's pretty easy to ride in and have a better look anyway. Oi, fox! Oi! Getting a few foxes tonight. There's no surprise that the 308 does a lot of damage when you hit them. A little vixen, mangy one, so we won't be touching that too much. This quad bike works obscenely well out in the paddock, but geez, your guns get filthy. They get so much dust on them. It's quite the chore to clean them up when you get home. Well, that's just made my night. One feral cat. I thought that's what it was in the thermal screen. It was really hard to see. It was a fair way out. I just shot that other fox, and I thought this was a second fox sort of on the escape. So ducked across on the quad. That's the benefit of the quad on this terrain. You can get around pretty quick if you want. It doesn't really help though when you're on the 90-degree opposed to the channels in the paddock from the harvester. Gets a bit bumpy, nearly lost the gun, but end result, one less native killer. It does tend to trigger people when I shoot for pest control with a large caliber firearm. Look, that's your prerogative. I'm just for context on the way home from a deer hunt, and I've got an esky full of venison. So if you do get a little bit upset that I'm wasting the hares or the rabbits, well, that's your opinion. I certainly don't seem to share it, and I hope you like the video anyway. I've got a little bit of a confession to make. I kind of shot another mouse with the 308. That black and white cat that I shot tonight was at longer range. This one, well, have a look. You can't get much closer than this. Just back at camp now, it's getting pretty late. Not a bad night. I would have liked to have got a few pigs, that's why I brought the 308, but the sign's just not there, and I certainly haven't seen any tonight in the thermal. But I won't complain about shooting a dozen foxes, 2 cats, a heap of hares and rabbits. Not a bad night if I may say so. If you did like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, have a look at my Patreon, and I'll see everyone next time.